Alright folks, welcome back to the channel. We got here after these old deer again, or hogs, whichever one I can stumble across. Those that followed the channel have seen me walk down this road quite a bit. I'm going out towards the marsh, but I'm not going to go, I don't know, I may end up chasing hogs in the marsh, I don't know, but I'm going to go down here and scout some areas and see if there's any good feed trees dropping down close to the edge. There's a pretty good sized oak hammock that I always end up walking through before I get down there. I want to go check it and see if anything's dropping in there or if there's any action going on in there. Alright folks, I have finally got set up. It's nowhere near where I was wanting to set up at, but when I got down in that bottom, there was absolutely no sign down there. No fresh hog tracks, no fresh deer tracks, and the water's up high enough. The tide's up high, so I couldn't even really get out into the marsh. I mean, I can, it ain't but 6-7 inches deep. I could walk through it, but so I just backed out, come back up here onto the main sand hill. I found these little water oaks, and there is just a ton of them out here. I don't know if you can see, like there's one right there. And they're small. They're little trees, but they are absolutely loaded down with acorns. And walking out here, let's see if I can. You see that fire break right there? It is just beat down. There's tracks all over. And there's a bunch of these water oaks on each side of that fire break. And it comes down here into like a T right here behind me. Yes, I'm sitting out in the wide open. They're probably gonna spot me. But if you can see this tree, this pine tree I'm in is absolutely covered in vines. What I'm hoping is if I spot one, I'm gonna stand up and turn around and put my back up against the tree and try to get like tucked in at all these vines. I mean, it's covered in vines. It took me about 45 minutes to get up this tree, fighting the ropes and stuff to get around this tree. But to the right, there's a big trail going to my right, and from what I can best tell, I'm gonna say it's hard to tell where they're coming and going. There's just so many tracks all over the place, so I'm gonna throw a set at it right here. A while back I found this spot, and that's what made me walk over here. And I said, man, I don't know, I really didn't want to climb a pine tree for one, and for two, you're gonna be sitting right here on this edge. But it is the best tree to sit in for this spot, because of it being right here. No matter which trail they decide to walk on, I got under a 15-yard shot either direction. these woods right here on my right. So I got up, flopped around, flipped around up here. And then they pop out on this side of me, and they come out right underneath me. I couldn't turn around and just get a shot on them. It sounds like they still right here in the woods behind me. We're over here, met up with a bunch of the fellas with the traditional Georgia bow hunters, or whatever it's called, the TBG. And we're gonna get out here and see if we can't find some hogs. It's been a pretty nasty few days. I found him, y'all. That's Jimbo. If y'all watch Robert's videos, he made a video not too long ago where he went out there and shot those 3 hogs. But me and him's gonna walk out here and see if we can't get on some more hogs. And it's just been raining so much, we ain't even gonna climb a tree. We're just gonna walk around, and for that matter, we may walk up on some deer in here.
We ought to be able to find a hog. We just got to look for the orange life jacket floating down. It's rained so much. It's rained every day since we've been here.
But we're gonna get quiet. We're gonna ease in here, and to hear Robert say it, this is the luckiest person in the world. So we liable to walk up on some hogs. See, we get out here walking down the road. Jimbo pulls his arrow out and starts slinging them. I ain't even gonna shoot mine because I don't want him to laugh at me. If y'all see how thick this wall is right here. Goes all the way around. Right back in there. There's a big oak dropping. I'm pretty sure we jumped these deer out when we was walking in. Because we came in from behind them.
They smelled us way before we
and
got there.
They using that wall to turn their backs to it. They're staring off this way.
And the winds are sent right to them.
Coming right over that wall, straight to them. It's a perfect setup for a few deer to be laid up right here. We got a couple more oaks we're gonna check right here as we working our way out. See? Good signpost right there. I think I've finally found a good enough tree to sit on.
Trophy hunting here. He said, I want you to kill everything that walks. I said, yes, sir. So after I killed about 3 truckloads, shooting 4 and 5, 6 at a time, he was like, well, you could probably slow down a little bit.
We finally got enough good daylight. I'm back in the same spot I was in yesterday. I'm gonna try to sit here. I'm gonna try to sit here till about 11 o'clock or so. Because I believe the deer's moving more late morning or mid-morning and late morning. That's when everybody's been seeing them. try to stay till about 11:30, somewhere around there. I didn't do no talking when I got out here, just 'cause it was dark and all. So, alright, folks, I'm gonna call it a day. I just made it back up to the car. It's been an awesome hunt. Even though I've only been to the woods a couple times. I've been here since Thursday afternoon. It's Sunday morning now. I'm gonna get back up to camp, get packed up, go talk to the guys a little bit. Just wanted to give a shout out to James Wood and Seth Holland and Donnie Poole, all these fellas that's been in this TBG that made this happen and made it a special event. There was quite a bit of people that showed up. I don't know the exact number, but I'm gonna say close to 40 people that was here. And with that big of a camp, you know, and most of us spent more time sitting at camp fellowshipping more than in the woods. And like I said, it was just fun. It was a good time. I didn't get much footage, you know, and I don't even, this video ain't gonna be that long because of the small amount of footage. But at the fellowship, sitting around fire, the bow shoot-offs that we were having, you know, and it was just an awesome time. And getting to meet a lot of the folks that comment on the videos. Now I can put a face to the name whenever they comment on there. So it's been an awesome time. But we're fixing to get back over to the camp, get packed up, and head on to the house. Hey, we appreciate y'all watching. Stay tuned. We'll catch you on the next video.